Those places really were hard on us. Okay. My notes, I got my mom's notebook, and she wrote everything down for us. Went to the youth home. They felt us and groped us and strip searched us. And, I didn't understand why do both, And they would tell us, bend over, touch your toes, and crack a smile when we were naked. It was awful. You'd be stuck in PJs for the first 24 hours, for the first week. But for the first 24 hours, you'd be locked in the room, and you'd have to stand, and you couldn't sit down. And, if they caught you sitting down, you'd get in trouble. And, after 160 days went by in the youth home, they threw me in BGR. And it's a 6-month program. BGR is Boys and Girls Republic. And for those who don't know, it's just like Turnabout Ranch. It's a 6-month program. Hold on. It's a 6-month program, and I was stuck there for 15 months. Because anytime you ever do anything wrong, they, tack another 30 days on your time. And you'd be put in flip-flops, immediately getting in there, and you'd be put on, orientation is what they called it. And you'd be on that with the flip-flops and the sweatpants until you get on your freshman level after being there a month. And then, you go sophomore, junior, senior, so on, so on. You get on. You get the idea. And, shoot, I don't have much nuts. Hang on one sec. I gotta put some on the chair. Look how precious that is. Anywho, I keep getting sidetracked. Go on, Mama. Go on. Go have fun. Is there a squirrel? Is there always a squirrel? Really? Yeah, there's one. Okay, this is for the kids. Stop getting sidetracked, Leland. Okay. But yeah, what Bergoli was saying about them being cool with restraining the kids and junk, everybody putting their hands on you and junk, that's true. They are cool with that junk. They do that. And they make you walk together, arms linked, with whoever's in orientation on flip-flops. They gotta be in the middle. And, if you try running, you get in trouble and automatically get put back in orientation on the flip-flops and junk. You have to have your arms linked, being in the middle. Okay. And they totally strip you from everything, all of your stuff. You can't even have your shoelaces. And all you can get is a pencil, but you got to turn it in at the end of the night. Oh, shut up, you spoiled squirrel. Here. You already got a peanut, though. You get the pencil, and that's really it. You turn it in at the end of the night. Let's see, I wrote my notes down, huh? I'm trying to look through here. Oh, yeah, you gotta tell your life story. You gotta write out your life story. And you gotta remember what you wrote. When you go to your group meetings, you have to tell your life story. Everyone has to listen. And you got like a summary where you tell people yours. And when they first get there, they hear a little bit about you. But everybody hears about you. Everything about you. And they determine what your hurting behaviors are. Because you're gonna have some. They'll find them. Like lying, stealing, stuff like that. Uh-oh, hold on, I gotta let her in the room. Okay, I grabbed one more thing of emergency nuts. Ooh, I even got almonds in there. Isn't that wonderful? Damn, being that so many are 3-nut peanuts, there wasn't as much in there as there should have been. Like there could have been. Okay, I am really running out of time. I got a lot of reading to do. Hold up. Yeah, and you're not allowed to talk to the other kids that are in the other groups. Get caught passing notes, and you're in big trouble. Like, we had this one room where, there was this mat that the TV was on, and we would hide notes under there, me and Vinny. I'm not telling you his last name. You don't need to know that. I remember a lot of the kids in there, though, but I don't remember really hardly any of the staff or the teachers, but I remember the one teacher that gave me the elf out, and I remember the other teacher that was a creep, because he used to check us out and feel us up and junk, and he would always be blinking, and he was a big creep. And he made us memorize the keyboard, too, and along with memorizing the criteria and the hurting behaviors and all that crap. One time my silver crown fell out in my tooth. All they cared about was that I said accept after they said check yourself. They didn't care that my crown fell out, my tooth was exposed. They didn't take me to the dentist, none of that. They didn't care. Alright, hold on. I'm almost out of time. Let me read. Oh my gosh, it's so much reading. Alright. The more you'd progress through the system, the more privileges you'd get back, like crochet hooks and books to read. Playing cards, writing letters was also a privilege. I never got to mail any letters anyways, though, because, nobody wrote me back. My 16th birthday, though, I did get a pass. I wound up getting a pass, but Mom burnt the house down, and it was a terrible experience, and yada yada. Hold it, I gotta squeal. I might end up, I don't want to have to cut this video in half. Yeah, Mom promised me a hotel party with my friends and junk, and then at the last minute, she's like, nah, we'll go hang out at the trailer park with my boyfriend. Fine then, Squirrel, fine. Anywho, what next? Hold up, let me find where I was rated. Honestly, I think Mom was trying to start over with her boyfriend and all, the new kids and junk. Alright, another squirrel, damn it. Here, trying to read. She brought me back early from that pass, too. It was awful. And all the running they had me doing there was just awful. Is it because you want to see the almond? Come here. Here you go. Ow. Hold on, you guys. This squirrel must be new. Alright. On the running, okay. Yeah, now I can't run a half a block without busting all the ligaments in my legs. Yeah, and it wasn't until just recently, these past few years, they started popping out, the cysts have. And, yeah, so even this far in, those places can affect people. Because, yeah, that was where the start of my leg damage began, was when I was 15 in that place. And surely it's got to be connected. They also put me on a mouthpiece there, where I had to whisper what I wanted to say to the person next to me, and they got to decide if what I wanted to say was worth hearing. They telling me I complained too much. So, maybe that's something else too. Because I was always being told that I complain too much. Now I just keep everything to myself. And I had this weird thing about waiting rooms. I won't go to the doctor for nothing. I also don't like being separated from my ciggies and all my other stuff. All my privileges that got taken away from me. Oh my gosh. Watch me end up having to cut some off the front of this. Alright, the pencil you had to turn at the end of the night. Yeah, talking about different privileges in groups. After group, we always talk about our day and who's in trouble next. And people caught passing notes, drawing gang signs, swearing, fighting, arguing, talking back, lying, stealing. Anything gets you thrown in a group meeting in an extra 30 days. Alright, but as long as you follow the rules, you're okay. And during group, though, we'd have to talk about everything, and you gotta be quiet. while everyone's, in there. And there's only one person talking at a time. Yeah, I passed the 15 minutes. I'm going to have to cut the beginning off. When you first get there, that's literally all you're allowed to do. Yeah, is write out your life story. And then when you're done, you're expected to remember all of what you wrote, and everyone's got to listen to everyone's brief summaries to each of ours. Good. And then each of ours has got to be told to the new girl. Yeah. Hold on, because I'm trying to read my notes. Give me a sec. No, it just said we had to raise our hand to talk. Oh. Hello? Come on. What's that on his face? That's my phone. Silly. And another one. And another one. And another one. You just went to pile? Really? Oh, he's got the pencil with the peanut butter in it. There's one right behind him. Where'd you go? Hello? Anywho, yeah, next level, in sophomore, you'd be able to get more privileges. Like, you get the deck of cards and the crochet hook. And you'd be able to make phone calls. Junior level, you get to wear your own clothes. And you get visits from your parents, which I never got to experience. And seniors got to stay up a little later. And, they get passes to stay overnight, as long as you stay with your parents. And that was when I had my sweet 16. Come back, Mom's like, surprise, I blew up the house. And she was not kidding. It sucked. And staying over at the trailer park really, really sucked. But yeah, that's... I just wanted to get that out there, and let people know that those places, they really were hard on us. And they do still affect people even 20 some odd years down the road. When the start of the body dysmorphia or mutating, whatever it is, what was it they called that? Hold on, let me try and remember the word. I don't know, some mutating dysmorphia, something or another. I don't know. I just know I'm falling apart, and it started there. And this is for the kids. I'm on their side, just like I am against those damn vegans. I'm on the kids' side. So to the person that said that I look like an old book, just know this old book has turned a page or two in her life more than a few times. And I really have tried to be a better person with every turn. Times are tough. Things are tough, though, The world's been hard on this old book. So, take it easy on her. She a fragile one, sorta. Fine. Oh, there was two. Oh, no. Here. Shit, it didn't go far enough. Right behind you, silly. I'm going to have to cut the end off, too. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Because the saga always continues here at the Peanut Butter House.